What's up, everybody? My name is Diamond Dimer, and today we are going to be building up these incredible medieval towers as well as a villager breeder. So stay tuned, enjoy the video. In today's video, we are going to be going to that village that we found, and we're going to be transporting them back to our home over here, because in today's episode we are going to be making a villager breeder. We're also going to be building a tower on this build that I'm working on over here. There's this mountain over here that I got tired of looking at being, so plain. I wanted something on top of it. So, as you can see, we've laid out plans for a castle. So I'm thinking here we have a squared tower building, and then same thing goes for this corner, and then we'll have a rounded tower and a rounded tower there. And then we'll have the gate houses here. There will be a little bit of a gate here, and then a house here, and a house here. And then the main building is going to be right here. And this is going to be a little bit of a, kind of like a courtyard. It's where when people come in, they'll go through this spot here. There'll be a little bit of flower and a seating area. But we're not going to accomplish all of that in one video. So, in today's video, we're going to probably work on the outside tower here and here. Now, what I'm thinking for this castle is down here will be a pathway that loops around here. And then I'll terraform it out, and it'll come up this way, all the way up here. But it's going to take some terraforming. I'm going to flatten this slope so it's not so steep here. It'll be flattened out, and then here in this area we will have a village. All here will be a big village, but for now we have to go and get our villagers. Okay, so we're coming up on the village now. I forgot to bring a bed with me, so we've got to make this quick, and we're off, heading back home with a brand new villager. You can see the sun is starting to go down. Okay, so we had to leave the villager in the water so we can actually sleep the night away, but we're going to go back and grab him. Okay, so we do have a little bit left, so we're going to keep bringing this along. We had some rails, so we figured it'd be easier to transport the villager this way. Okay, and we'll just leave them here for now. We're going to put them in a little bit of a box to keep them safe for now. Alright, I'm going to go grab him. Let's see if we can get him into this mine cart. Alright, now go into the cart. Okay, just step on into the cart. Go ahead. Get it on the cart. Get in there. There you go. Don't worry, I'll give you a push. You don't have to worry about it. There you go. A little bit further. A little bit further. You're gonna be safe. You don't have to look at me like that. Okay, so he'll be stuck down there. He'll be safe though. Okay, now I'm gonna go grab the second villager. Okay, so we cut some trees down, and we got both the villagers in here now, so I'm just going to grab a quick nap. Okay, so the villagers are there. I want to build the breeder probably over in here. I'm just going to take care of removing these trees so we can get a lot of the wood back that we used on the house, for one. And then removing this pond and just terraforming the area. I'll be right back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with a design for a house to house the villager breeder. Okay, we've got a little bit of it set up and dug out. I wanted to get the plans for the breeder down before I started. So I dug this out, and this is going to be a carrot farm with 2 villagers in it. They are going to breed, and the kid is going to be attracted to these beds. They're going to fall down there in that hole. Then they're going to be brought over here, and when they grow up, they're going to be brought up by water, flushed over here into this corner, and that is when I'm going to have ladders going down there to the button. You press this button over here on the dispenser, right there, and it'll shoot out a mine cart and pick up the villager and bring him out. It'll bring the villager up, and it'll stop right here. And then I could take the rails anywhere I want to go. Alright, so I'm going to pick these rails back up. Now I'm just placing the rails down towards the actual breeder so we can get the villagers in there. Okay, so let's grab a couple more mine carts. Let's try to get the villagers into the cart and try to get them into the farm now. Okay, we got one. Your turn. Get in the cart. Get in the cart. Why are you being so stubborn? There we go. Finally got him into the cart. That took way too long. Keep it going. Keep it going. Get into the farm. There you go. Look at the way they landed. Nice. Now let's go ahead and plant our carrots. I need more carrots. I ran out. I'm going to grab some ladders now so that we can have a way down to the button. Okay, we have our ladders and we have our water. Now we're going to place our water right there. That's going to push the kids right over here. And we're going to place our water bucket right there. And it'll push the adults right here into this block. And then they'll be picked up by the minecart, which is going to be right here. Now I'm going to want to cover most of this up. I'm going to build up a little bit of a framework here above the breeder. I do have glass smelting up right now. I think I'm going to fill the sides up with glass. Let's bring these up 4 high. 2, 3, 4. I think while the glass is smelting up, I'm actually going to grab some stone brick. Now, since we are going to be starting some castle-like builds, I'm going to have to start smelting up a bunch of this cobblestone since we do not have silk touch on a pickaxe yet. And that is why we made this automatic smelter. We put the cobblestone in this chest, the coal in this chest, and stone will be produced in this one. But since it is dark out, we need to go to bed. Okay, daytime is upon us again. Since we have our stone brick now, I'm going to go ahead and remove the dirt on the sides of the villager breeder and replace that with stone brick. Nice try, man. You're not getting out that easily. Okay, we got the stone brick in, but we're going to have to go grab some more carrots to plant because some water got through that wall over there and destroyed all the crops. So we're going to replace those real quick. And it looks like all of our glass is done as well. Okay, so just replanting these carrots and then I'm going to start finishing up this build. Alright, let's see if we have enough glass. We're just going to go around this whole side because this is going to be more of a looking box because I don't need to get down there. And if I do, I'll just go through like I've been going through, just breaking those blocks down there. And luckily I had a little bit more glass for my last project, so I think that's going to be enough to finish this off. And look at that, 3 left and we finished it. Now what we're going to do is connect up all of these logs. Okay, so on this roof, I kind of just want it to start out down here, slope up a little bit towards the middle, slope back down, and it's going to do that on all 4 sides. Kind of like this. So I'm going to connect all of these up in the middle here. I'm probably going to use oak so we get a different color, kind of like that one. Spruce and then oak. It's going to be connected in the center. And let's see how that would work. And the very top one, I'm going to go ahead and connect with spruce as well. Okay, I think that turned out great. It's going to do just fine housing the villagers, and it's tall enough over it that they'll still make babies. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cover up this hole. I'm going to cover everything up except where I need to go down to press the button, and this part, of course. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a trapdoor over this part. This is where I'll go down to press the button. And then I'll put trapdoors over here. And this is where the villagers will be transported and they'll be stopped here. And then whenever I'm building the library and the trader hall, that's when we can go from here to wherever we need with the rails. For now, we can keep this covered up. And then we'll just blend these in by adding coarse dirt, pathway blocks, and some spruce wood planks to make it look like a pathway and just have this blend in. But first, let's pick up these rails again. We have to sleep again. Okay, let's go to the storage room. Let's grab some coarse dirt. Okay, I think we have enough for now. We're also going to add some gravel, and we brought some bone meal because we're going to bone meal up the grass around the area. We're also going to be adding some more custom trees, not just over here, but around the base. Okay, so we got somewhat of a pathway leading over here now, and we're going to add a couple of custom trees. I'm thinking we add one here, we can add one here, and we can add one there, and there. So let me build these up real quick. Okay, so we got the trees in place. As you can see, they're looking good, and the villager breeder is completely done. So we're going to grab our scaffolding, and now we're going to work on the tower up on the hill. We're going to work on the tower that goes on that corner. We're going to get that done, and then we'll finish off the episode by adding some pens for some sheep. Okay, so first things first, before I get started on the tower, I'm going to need to make sure that I have all of the required building material, and it looks like I'm going to need some more stone brick. I'm going to grab my stone cutter real quick, and now I'm going to turn a bunch of this stone into stone brick, and I'll probably need some stone brick walls as well. Might as well grab some chiseled brick, and we're going to build up these towers. Okay, so I just wanted to bring y'all back for an update. This is what we got designed on the front so far. I'm thinking we're going to take this design all around each side, and we'll probably have another one of these windows on the opposite side as well. The top's not done, the bottom's not done, and we haven't broken this up and textured it with multiple different blocks yet. We're going to have this sloping pattern on each side, and then the top we're going to have to add a little bit more to, but it's hard to explain what I'm going to do. I'm going to show y'all towards the end, but for now we're going to retexture these sides and bring this along each side. I'll probably put that other window in, and then I'll bring you guys back. And this is what the side is going to look like on the left side. I finished up retexturing, as well as I brought this middle section out another block, and I got it broken up with stairs, iron bars, and just textures. I have not put this on here yet, but that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to wrap this around on all four sides. I'm going to complete the back side as well as the opposite side of this side, and we're going to finish up the roof. But after I finish the other two sides, I'm going to bring you back and show you what the sides look like, and then we're going to finish the top. We're almost finished with the roof up here. We just got to add another corner here and one here, and then bring this over like that, and do the same thing here. And now we got to add one more polished andesite, and now we got to add these tops. One here, one here, and now we just finish it off by adding the connected pieces there, and a wall, and a stone brick wall here. And that should be all we need to do. So let's jump back down. Now let's go back up and see how this looks. This is definitely starting to look like a medieval tower. So we finished the sides, we finished the top. Now we're just going to add the base and then remove all this water and these walls. Okay, so we finished up the base here. We made it look a little bit wider, like it's grounded and supported and stronger. So the tower is completely done, besides the interior, as well as the surrounding area needs to be terraformed. But since we did most of this build off camera, we are going to be building up this circular tower, and we're going to be doing that in a time lapse. We are going to be putting the interiors in the builds off camera. So now I'm going to grab all the stuff I need to build this circle one, and then we're going to jump into time lapse mode. Okay, so now we're going to finish the base of the tower, the part that makes it seem a little bit more grounded. Because since the time lapse, we actually added a little bit more to the tower. We added a little bit more of a support for the room on the top of the tower. So down here, we're going to add a door. Oh, look, there's a creeper. That's how long it's been dark in that tower. Okay, we took care of him, so let's go ahead and take these scaffolds down. I know there's a ton. I didn't realize I built a stair on the scaffolding. Never even seen it. So from down here, it's actually looking pretty good, but we do need to put a door on it as well as a base. So let me show you what I'm going to do, just like I did up there. All you want to do is bring it out a little bit, have it going up here. I don't know, place a stair there. Here we can place a wall. Let's get our cobblestone. Place a slab here, maybe another stair, add a stair there, bring me a wall. Now over here we're going to have to add a bit like this. I'm going to have to bring it out this way, add stair there, maybe a wall, slab there, slab, a stair, add a stair right there, and a wall. Okay, let's go to sleep real quick. Okay, now let's go around the back side here. Let's add a little bit like this, a stair, bring this down and out. Let's add a wall right here, some andesite, a slab maybe. Let's put a stair right there, put some cobblestone there. I want a wall right there. Let's add a slab. Need some more stairs. Add a stair right there. Maybe a slab. Let's add some cobblestone. Okay, it's starting to look pretty good from back here. So we got the base done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find some chains and find some lanterns. I'm just going to add them on the corners somewhere around here and probably finish it off with some leaves. This probably needs a little bit of greenery all around it. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll be right back. Yeah, so something about like that. I like the way the leaves overhang, like they've been overgrowing. The lanterns make it look really good at night. So we added the doors on the towers as well. But for now, we're running out of time, so I'm going to call it good on these towers for this episode. What we're going to do now is we're going to go out and find some sheep and add another animal pen. I want the path to come through here, and we'll have the animal pen right back here. So we're going to push this back a little bit. Okay, now let's add the walls for the pen. Let's add a slab here, a wall there, and let's break this texture up a little bit. Let's add a wall right there. Okay, let's go to sleep really fast. All right, let's go back over here and add the finishing bits to the animal pen. Let's add one more wall right here and one right here. And that's looking good for now. So we're going to go grab some oak fence gates to finish it off. There's one. I need one more. All right, we have our gates now. So let's add those to the pen. Let's add some torches. Now let's connect this path. Something about like that. We don't have any slabs on us right now, but we'll add some slabs here. Now let's finish this episode off by grabbing some sheep. Okay, we found some sheep, but it is getting dark, so we better hurry. Oh, can't go that way. It's too steep for you guys. Let's try to go around here. Looks like we also got a black sheep. That's really good. It's always good to have a black sheep. Not much further now, guys. Come on. Keep it coming. You're almost home. All right. Your new home. Let's breed up these two white ones. All right. We got the sheep in. And as always, the last thing we're going to do here is we're going to turn on shaders and we're going to take a look around the world. All right, we have shaders activated, and look at those towers. Those were an excellent choice. It just makes the view from down here look so much better. Before we had those, it was just the rounded off mounds there. Now, as soon as we leave our hobbit hole, we got an incredible view. But these turned out fantastic. In last episode, we did build up this melon and pumpkin farm. If you did not see that, I suggest go checking that one out. Our storage room's looking amazing from down here. So the sun is setting. I'm going to go ahead and take a nap But first I want to check out how these look when the sun is set. I love these shaders. You could see the sun slowly setting, and there it is. Wow. I think they look just as good at night. And there's the sunrise right behind the towers. That's amazing. And of course over here we have our villager breeder. But that is all I have time for here today. Thank you so much for checking out my video. If you enjoyed at all, please hit that like button down below. If you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date with this world, because it is looking fantastic and it's only going to get better. But thank you so much, guys. My name is Diamond Dimer and I am signing off.